Welcome back to MoBuzz TV. As always, I'm Olivia. It's Friday the 23rd of May, and on today's show we've got Mighty Mouse, the world's stupidest criminal, and a life recorded in a Polaroid every day. A whole 6 shows ago, I told you guys about the City of New York's plan to make posting a video of yourself committing a violent crime a crime in itself. As in, you beat someone up, you post the evidence on YouTube, and then you get done for the violence itself and the act of putting the evidence online. And I thought to myself that really, who is actually stupid enough to do that? Quite a few people, as it turns out. 23-year-old Brit Andrew Kellett has been given an ASBO that bans him from posting any image or description of unlawful activity on the internet.
Who pays for petrol nowadays anyway? Can you get around this one?
Turns out that Andrew's YouTube account consisted of about 80 videos featuring his reckless driving, drug use, trespassing, and thieving activities. He's trying to fight the ASBO, claiming that by banning him from posting videos on the net, his freedom of speech has been taken away. Should have thought about that before you posted yourself doing a runner from a petrol station. Hey, Andrew. Apple are in legal trouble again, although as usual, I doubt they're too worried about it. US hardware manufacturer Man & Machine is taking Apple, along with broadcasting corporation CBS, to court over Mighty Mouse.
Here he comes, that Mighty Mouse, coming to vanquish the foe with a mighty blow. So don't be afraid anymore, cause things won't be like they've been before. Here I come to save the day. Thank goodness Mighty Mouse is on his way. So let the trumpet play.
Well, not quite that Mighty Mouse. Man & Machine have sold its waterproof and chemical-resistant Mighty Mouse mouse since 2004. They reckon that Apple's version of the Mighty Mouse mouse, on sale since 2005, infringes a trademark they own for use of the name. The weird thing is that Apple seemed to have followed all the correct and legal paths with this one. It licensed the right to use the name Mighty Mouse from CBS, who owns the name through its rights to the cartoon show. But Man & Machine reckons CBS has no right to license the name to a computer mouse. It's all rather silly and petty, but this much I do know. Here he comes to save the day. It's always a good idea to keep abreast of the competition, so I've got some online TV news coming up. Reddit, which I suppose is best known as being Not Dig, has partnered with PBS to pilot a television series called Your Week, a mixture of videos submitted by users and in-studio commentary. They announced their plans earlier this week, hoping to get a bunch of content from users in time for the pilot on the 6th of June. If the show gets picked up, it'll premiere on real telly in the autumn. Your Week focuses on politics, art, international, science, technology, social, sports and pop culture. Keeping it simple, obviously. Meanwhile, social networking site Bebo are hoping to continue the online TV success that began with Kate Modern with reality show The Gap Year.
Hey everyone, I'm Kara, your American representative for The Gap Year, and welcome to Chicago. Myself in 3 words, adventurous, optimistic, and happy. My family. The
Gap Year, unsurprisingly, follows a bunch of young people on their gap year travels. Although in the world of the internet, a gap year is actually only 6 months. Go figure that one. There are some heavyweight sponsors behind the show, and the whole thing is expected to make Bebo a tidy sum. Although, to be perfectly honest, the idea of watching 6 overexcited teenagers ride on elephants, climb Machu Picchu, and get down with the locals in a mud hut isn't really that appealing. I'm going to finish the show with a story that has made it big on Dig and is now spreading fast. Jamie Livingston took a Polaroid photo of something everyday and ordinary back in 1979. He then continued to take a Polaroid photo every single day, chronicling his life for the next 18 years. What began with photos of his life as a student turns into his work as a musician in the 80s, and then the terrible recording of his slow death from cancer. The last photograph was taken on October the 24th, 1997, one day before he died. After Jamie's death, 2 of his closest friends put together a public exhibit and website using the photos. And it seems that over 10 years later, the website has hit the mainstream. It's received so many hits over the last few days case that at the time of shooting, I was unable to access the actual website, and I've pulled the photos from somebody else's blog. Hopefully it'll be up and running soon and we can take a look at the whole collection, 18 years of somebody's life. Okay, Mobuzzers, I'll let you go and enjoy your weekend. I hope whatever you've got planned is good, and I'll see you on Monday.